Hello everyone, welcome to day 168 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. And we find the game. We're starting as white, so I'll play e4. My opponent's actually on a losing streak. This looks very weird, but I'll still play them. They play e5, so I'll play knight to f3. They play knight to c6, so bishop to c4 is my move. If they bring their bishop, I'll just play c3, b4. If they bring their knight to f6, I have to play d3. Playing the Italian game against an Italian, and they do play knight to f6, so d3 is the move. Now I'll play c3. Think I'll play a4, a5, and queen b3, just targeting this. a4 and a5 stop the knight from developing. They bring their bishop in already, so I just go for b4 now. The bishop steps back, I'll just play a4, and they have to play a6 or a5, but then I push. Okay, they play a6. I'll force this bishop away, then play queen b3, targeting this. They actually choose to sacrifice their bishop. I didn't expect this. And I guess the point is that when I take, they have a check here. But then I should be fine. I mean, I have to take. And they do have a check, but... So if I just step back... I mean, my king looks okay on e2, and then I can bring my rook. But if I step back, they can't jump in or anything. And I'm threatening to attack the knight, or just develop. So I think I'll actually play king e2. I mean, king e2 allows another check. I also don't like how the queen can come in, so I think I just step back for now. I don't want to box my king in though. But my king has to be in the corner to be safe, really. They just jump back. I mean, now I can play queen b3 to attack this, and they have to make a response. Queen b3 just attacking f7. They can just castle. I mean, if I take, the rook takes. But there's nothing else really there. I'd love to develop this bishop. But I think at the moment I need to just focus on developing my other pieces. So if I develop my knight, my bishop can't really move. So I think I'll actually play just bishop up to e3. They can kick my bishop, which is very annoying. And they do that. I have to play bishop d5. They actually jump in to hit this bishop. And I don't see how I can defend it. I can just move the bishop to here, for example. The knight is pinned to the rook. They can trap my bishop almost, but I just take. Right now, I'm actually threatening to take the rook, and if the rook moves, I'd have a check and one pick up, so they have to be careful. And if the knight goes back to block, it's probably the best move. But that would hang the rook. I'm actually very active here. They choose to sacrifice their knight. I mean, one of the rooks is still falling though, so I'll just take. They block my dark squared bishop, which is a good move. I'll just take the rook. I mean, I can move this bishop, but it doesn't really have anywhere to go. It could go back. I can save it, but then they can save their rook, so I'll just take. Yeah, now I have the option of saving the bishop. Although if they can't really develop their own, so their bishop's kind of pinned at the moment, so I probably just develop my other knight. I mean, I need to defend this. I can just offer a queen trade now. If I offer a queen trade, the queen has to move, and then I can win this, so I think a queen trade helps me here. They don't have any checks. A queen trade is just good for me, I think. The queen slides over, I actually have a bishop move to just keep bullying the queen. This bishop move just loses the bishop. Then taking here would be actually a threat. But if the bishop moves, I just take with the bishop and I'm fine. So they do not want a queen trade, which I understand. I can kick this knight away, but then it attacks my queen. I probably just develop my other knight, hold on to everything, and then bring my rook to the f file. Actually, I can't do that because that would blunder this. My queen's looking quite trapped at the moment, but I can always just take here. Then I'm attacking the knight. I can also just take here, which forces a queen trade. Taking here looks good. I don't see any dangerous moves they'd have. Taking here also attacks the knight, but the knight can just go back. Maybe I just force a queen trade here and keep everything simple. They don't have any checks or anything. They move their queen. I mean, that just hangs a queen, so what else do I say? It's kind of crazy that it took me that long to notice, but I think my opponent's quite upset now, and I wouldn't be surprised if they leave. Their bishop is just paralyzed, and they resign, so I'll take this win. Let's look at this game. I played with a 90.7, my opponent with a 76.5. My opponent had one mistake and one blunder. I think I played very accurately this game, 91% accuracy, almost. Played like an 1850, my opponent like a 1400. So I played the Italian game very well. All these moves are good. A4 is a good move. Sacrificing the bishop just loses the bishop. It doesn't do anything. I'm completely fine. I mean, that just gives me the knight. And also lets me take the rook. Queen trade isn't the best, but it's still okay. They don't want a queen trade though, which I should have taken on here first, but I just developed. I want to keep this safe. And jumping in with the knight just lets me take here. It was best to take this, which I did see. We're attacking the knight, keeping pressure on the rook. And then we can always take this after. I just didn't want them to go back. But they just hang their queen in one move. And I take, they had to go back. If they went back, this would be hanging. I mean, I would probably just take her. It's still the best move. I thought they could take her. And they can. But then I just play knight to f1. And I'm fine. So that was a very quick game and a good win. I played very accurately. My opponent hung their queen. I mean, their queen didn't have many squares either way, but I think I played very well. It's a good quick win. And that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.